Welcome back, guys. How we doing? Gigi here. Thank you so much for joining me for today's reading. We got a lot to go over. I was channeling a message from a song by Journey. I was in my kitchen cooking something to eat just a little while ago, and Journey came on and was singing "Don't Stop Believin'," and I just saw this man's face cross my crystal ball up here, and I just saw loneliness. And the reason he's in loneliness is because he was trying to be a hero. He was trying to save his other half from his darkness and his depression. And I wanted to come in here and do this reading for y'all and see what's really going on, because I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of sad. When I picked up on this energy, I was feeling kind of like, I don't know, a little empathy. I don't know, the feeling of remorse, regret, and all of that were flooding over me as this man's face crossed my mind. So we're going to see what's going on. Let's get our blessing. Let's get going, okay? Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through this energy reading for our collective. Archangel Gabriel, please allow me to channel clear, honest, and precise messages from the divine through you. Archangel Michael, please protect us all as I channel this energy. Only surround us with the heaven's white light. Cast all evil and darkness away from us, please, and thank you. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. All right. Wait. Okay. All right, let's find out what's going on with the Zodiac. Holy Spirit, what is the Zodiac energy for today's reading? Please and thank you. What is the energy? The Zodiac energy for today's reading, please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, thank you. All right, lots of water, lots of emotion. On the bottom, we have Venus, the planet of love, Taurus and Libra. We have Scorpio. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of energy here. We've got air. We've got earth. We've got water. We've got Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, or excuse me, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's a lot of energy, Spirit. So what else we have on the table? We have the random deck that just showed up, Manga Tarot, Romance Oracle, and Divine Guidance. I haven't used Divine Guidance in a while. We're going to see what the angels, excuse me, not Divine Guidance, Angels and Ancestors. I haven't used this deck in a while. Let's see what the Angels and Ancestors have to say. Poor thing. That's what I'm seeing. Poor thing is miserable, but he's doing it to himself because he's trying to protect his heart from breaking again, and he's trying to keep distance so that his other half can find happiness. Yes, he doesn't want to. No, not at all. He just doesn't feel like he's worthy. Okay, just the title. I wanted to write it down before I forgot. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the message from this masculine to his feminine? He, like I say, like I just wrote, he really loves you. He's keeping the distance so you can find your happiness. He doesn't believe it's with him at all. At all. The thing is his eyes will be opened very soon in the near, wow, okay. White Witch, be the light. If he's watching, possibly keeping an eye on you, you know, on the DL. We like to call it stalking. Whatever. The thing is that I really feel like you're being the light to this masculine. Just to see your face, even if you're just posting pictures of you out on the beach in your bathing suit, you know, hair blowing in the breeze and glowing from the sun, no makeup on, just looking like you. He sees your beautiful face and he lights up. His heart aches, but his heart shines at the same time, knowing that by him keeping his distance, what he sees is your happiness, and he wants you to be that way. He doesn't want to be Mr. Debbie Downer. He wants to see you light up like the sun. He wants to see you grow. He wants to see you prosper. He wants to see you happy. Whether it's with him or without him, he just wants your happiness. You're already the light to him, whether you realize it or not. So keep doing what you're doing. Continue to trust in the unknown. That spirit is saying is for the masculine. Trust in the unknown. Things will turn out exactly the way that they need to. There's going to come a time when Spirit's going to have a light bulb moment go off in this masculine's head, and he's going to know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. But right now, he needs to go through this separation and feel what he's feeling to get him where he needs to be to make changes for himself, so he's not, he doesn't sit there in self-loathing thinking he's not worthy. Spirit wants to give him the information that he needs to give him. And it comes down to this man's intelligence. He doesn't realize how smart he is. He doesn't realize how patient he truly is. He doesn't realize how kind and loving and romantic and passionate he really is. And the thing is he saw it in himself with you, collective. There is something between you two, obviously a twin flame connection, that is making him stop and think, wow, there is somebody really that loves me for me. Not what I can do for them. Not how I look. Not what I can know. Not how I shag, whatever it is. It's truly about who he is here. And the thing is Spirit wants him alone and in loneliness for him to realize these things for himself. Because you can tell him all day long, collective. You can act, your actions can speak volumes against your words. The thing is he has to see it for himself. He has to understand that there is so much more to life than just being wealthy, bossed up. I mean, being bossed up is great, but having true unconditional love, romance, and passion is so much more. A partner in life that will take care of you when you are sick, push you to be better and be supportive, be compassionate to your feelings and understand where you're coming from, to vibe with you on such a level where you don't even have to speak. She already knows. Spirit wants you to feel it. It may take 6 months. It may take a year. It may take 5 years. It may take 10, 20, 15, whatever. All it takes is to trust Spirit. Trust in the timing. Trust in the timing. Everything happens for a reason, exactly the way it's happening. Just accept it. Whoa. Direction, guardian, choose your path. Collective, this is for you. If you're on social media and posting, even if it's on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and if you don't have private accounts, don't clam up your accounts. Let them watch you, because you are being the light in the darkness of his life right now. Okay? If you want to keep certain things private, start up another account for only the people you want to see it. Keep it private, lock it down, change the name, whatever. But let him see you. Give him what you want to give him, because he's watching. He doesn't want to let you go. He knows deep down in his heart, keeping that distance is allowing you to live to get on that path to your life's purpose. And the thing is, whatever your life purpose is going to be a huge beacon of light that radiates, and it's like, think of a lighthouse. Okay, you're on a ship and there's a storm going, I mean hurricane a blowing, and your only saving grace is that light coming from that lighthouse. You are his lighthouse in the storm of his world, his universe right now. There's a whole lot going on here. Okay, there's a lot of ups and downs in this masculine's life. A lot. Is he handling it well? No, not at all. He wants to hold you. He wants to cuddle you and snuggle up close. He wants to lay his head on your chest and hear your heartbeat. He wants to kiss your lips. He wants to have the passion and the romance, and he wants to be able to, put on his dominant role, and he wants to, take you and do all the things. I can get detailed. Spirit may just make me. He wants to do all of this. The thing is he's got so much growing and developing that he has to do in order to be prepared. And right now, the best thing for you is to know in your heart that he loves you. Okay? You are you have a direction to choose. Confirmation. Okay? My mother is texting me. Choose your direction, choose your path. Choose the path of what feels right to you. If you are feeling him and what feels right is getting up and going to him, knocking on his door and saying, look, I know you've been calling me energetically. Whether you believe it or not, you have. And I know what your soul needs, and it needs me, and I want you, and all of these things. And if you really want my happiness, then let me be here with you. If that's truly what you want. And if it's not, because you feel that there may be too much work to be done on both ends, then you need to choose the path of working on those things on your end. So that way when it's time, whether you realize it or not, you are already this beacon of light to him. Okay? When it's time, he will come to you. Opened arms, with words of passion and romance and love, heart-to-heart conversations that will lead you guys in the right direction together when it's time. Let Spirit guide you. Trust in the Most High. Trust him. Because it will happen exactly how it has to happen for everybody to have the abundance that they were destined for. Okay? Be graceful. And see, the reason I'm chuckling is because when I was shuffling the cards, I've seen something similar to this before, looking online, looking at engagement rings. This may be what happens when he's getting ready to come towards you. He's looking at rings. He wants to, whisk you away and have the romantic getaways and show you. Well, I look down and I see this. I've had this since I graduated from high school 100 years ago, it feels like. And it's a verse from the Bible. It's greater love hath no man, John 15:13. And I really feel that the love this man has for you is so overwhelming to him. He just doesn't understand it. Now, the thing is he is emotionally damaged. I can already pick this up. That verse is talking about the love God has for us. Okay? And right now, I feel like he may be turning to anybody that will give him any kind of attention. Maybe a little bit. He can't live with himself. No, he can't. He feels so empty inside, it's unbelievable. He may have, in the beginning, when he pushed you away at first, may have been hopping from bed to bed with different girls just to feel something, but it was never the same. He feels so lonely and unloved. And I feel like that's a message from Spirit directly, because I haven't had this on my table in a while. It's been sitting up there by Loki, and it holds my pendulums. And I pulled it down last night because I was going to do a reading with it, and I never did, and it just sat there and I didn't put it up. So that tells me something, that Spirit really had this message planned for this masculine, for all of us. Greater love hath no man. There is no greater love than the love of Spirit. You are not truly alone. Whether you want to believe it or not, you're not. Okay, Spirit hears it all. I can't quote it exactly, but I was watching something on social media. When I stress, I try not to, because I used to just eat a lot when I stress. Now I'm just on social media too much. One vice for another, I know. But I was watching something and it was talking about, what if God was water? Water is in us. Water's all around us. Literally, it's in the air, in the oceans, in the lakes, in the ponds, in the rivers, in the streams, in the creeks, all of it, in the faucet. You know what I'm saying? It's literally all around us. Everything has. It was such a beautiful message. I wish I could quote it verbatim, but I cannot. But it was such a powerful message. And the thing is if this masculine is watching and you are feeling like you just want to come in like a wrecking ball and just try to, it's like I'm seeing a big giant taking, think King Kong and whatever her name was, okay? And he throws her over his shoulder and takes her off into the forest and to live off in the lap of what? No, don't come in like a wrecking ball. Don't come in like King Kong being like freaking a caveman throwing her over your shoulder unless she's down for that after she's already, gotten over the shock of you showing up. Do it with grace. Be graceful in movement and action and all of it. Because I just feel like with all of this overwhelming energy that this person is literally going through that hurricane and searching for his beacon of light. He already knows where it is. Is time running out for him to get there? I'm being told yes. Here's why. Because of the fact that there's no communication between you. He only has one phone number and one address for you. And if you ever change your number or move, he'll never be able to communicate with you again unless it's through social media. And he's thinking that it's not going to be the best way to do it. So I don't know what Spirit's doing to him at this moment, but we're going to find out. The thing is it feels very overwhelming what he's going through. 1717 on the timer. He's overwhelmed with how he feels. And I feel like this child, he may have some emotional childishness about him where he just can't, the feelings are so overwhelming that he literally will drop down in the middle of no freaking where, like in the worst possible place, and ask you to marry him because he just doesn't know how to address how he feels. And this is why Spirit wants him alone right now, is because he needs to learn how to control himself. Spirit wants him to become more like the Sholem Master. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Now I understand. I was also, again, on the social media. I'm terrible right now. I've been spending too much time on social media. Anyway, I was reading a quote from Bruce Lee that calmness is almost deadly. Damn, I wish I knew where I found it. I was probably on Instagram. But to maintain a state of calmness through it all could almost be lethal. Okay? So if you want to be like Bruce Lee, you want to be like the Sholem Master, learn how to control yourself, masculine. Okay? Because this may very well be the reason why you are in the situation you are in now, is because you don't understand, or you didn't, take it how it is, understand the fact of patience, calmness, learning how to be graceful in your movement and your actions, learning how to pick up, use that intuition. I know Scorpios, I have it in my moon, very intuitive. That was the first card I think that showed itself was Scorpio. Most waters, I know some over here, but very intuitive people. I know a lot of water signs. I got a lot of water in my chart. My old, my person that I have held in my heart for almost 20 years, one of the most intuitive beings I've ever met, just refuses to see it that way. I know so many Pisces that could literally probably read minds like I do. Okay? Like they have, it could be any of these signs. I'm just saying because of what I know personally. Dealing with intuitive, empath abilities and having all of that, Pisces is a little bit of everything. Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah. Learning how to be like so let me tell you something. If you look at your zodiac chart, okay, you look at your natal chart and you look at your south node, and if you look at your moon sign and they match, that spirit's telling you you have to learn how to control your emotions. And I feel like this here is a little bit like that. Wherever it is in your chart, you have to learn how to control those emotions. I don't feel like I'm saying it right. I don't feel like I'm saying it right at all. But your south node is what you need to be working on. So find where what your south node is. See where else it is in your chart and learn about where that placement and learn how to grow from it. Okay? Learn how to grow from it. I'm going to put it like that. Okay? And right now, this loneliness for this masculine is what is supposed to teach him how to do that if he allows his mind to be opened. The thing is I feel like, is there a little bit of stubbornness? Oh my God, confirmation, 10 recipes to make an under 45-minute meal. Somebody likes instant gratification. Somebody does not want to have to plan it out and think about it and all of that. Somebody wants instant gratification. Wow. Spirit, come through today, man. This is what needs to be changed. Okay? That is the biggest thing right now for this masculine, is that he needs to understand divine timing and divine patience. I am not a patient human. I am now. I wasn't before. You know, I was talking to my son's dad Friday, and we were talking about the difference in the year of my awakening. Since the year ago when I had my awakening to now, I'm a completely different person. The 180 is for real, for real. Like, sometimes spirit has to show himself to us to wake us up one way or another. Whether it's coming to us as this beautiful light showing us who we are on the other side, like in the 5th dimension, reminding us of who we are and who raised us, having our ancestors come to us at all hours of the day and night and put us through all kinds of things to show us who he is. For some of us, it's easier because we're aware. But for those that are not aware and nowhere near awakening, when it comes to that point where spirit has to show himself, it could be so overwhelming and terrifying, like what they call a dark night of the soul. Okay? Because they are so used to a way of believing, like old outdated ways of believing, that they just can't. And I feel like this may be, you know, very conservative, very strict conservative, old outdated ways of thinking. It reminds me of a lot of people I've had to walk away from in my lifetime, specifically over the last year, because of, you know, I'm a free thinker. I will never change that about myself. That's what makes me who I am. And trying to express something to people that are not free thinkers, that just conform to what, you know, society deems appropriate, but in reality may very well be toxic behaviors and thinking patterns. You know, and it's this, sometimes, you know, we in 2022, we're on the verge of coming into 2023. We're 3 months away from that now, 3.5 months away from that. A little more than 3.5 months. Okay. Still, the year's almost over. We are in a progressive way of thinking now. We should be, at least. I mean, there's going to be the side over here, the right-sided people that are all on the conservative, and then we have the left side here that's the free thinkers, the whatever, okay? Closed-minded and free thinkers, very different. And I feel like that there is a huge sign of this twin flame union, okay? Because in all honesty, collective, I really feel that your new age way of thinking is what really shines that light on this masculine. Your way of thinking, your intellect, just the way you speak, the way you address things, the way you handle yourself, the way you present yourself. Just you as a person is the complete opposite, which is normal. If you look at the yin and yang sign, the white side with the black dot, that's the masculine. The black side with the white dot, that's the feminine. Black and white, polar opposites. Okay? Whatever you're doing, they see. Whatever you're doing, they're paying very close attention, maybe even taking notes. It may be saving their life. Just to see your pretty face. It's funny that I say the yin and the yang, and there it is. I never realized, maybe I have, but I don't remember realizing this, that sphere above his fist is the yin and yang sign. Can you guys see that? There's that dragon. Dragons are extraordinarily powerful creatures. Enter the Dragon by Bruce Lee. Have you seen that? Oh, saw it in theaters way back. Great movie. Go watch it. Go channel your inner Bruce Lee. Please go become a Shaolin master, whoever the hell you are. Please. Enter. I love that movie. I even had my mom buy me some nunchucks. Let go of the need to be right. It's that old outdated way of thinking. Let go of that shit. Keep the peace. Be respectful. Now, masculine, listen. If you got like elders in your family that are still in that right-wing conservative old outdated way of thinking, fine. Be respectful. You don't have to push them away. You don't have to let go of all of that. But be you. If you want to come over here towards the light, then come over here towards the light. If that means having to put up boundaries with people that you fear, don't let fear hold you back. Put up them boundaries. Like, my father's a pastor, bro. I love my daddy with all my heart. Don't have a real good relationship with him. Never really did. But I love him and I respect him. I just don't talk about it. He'll probably find out one day, and that's fine. I'll face the music when I face the music, but I will have to put up boundaries like I have now for a reason. You know, I want to keep the peace if you gotta. If you feel like it's that important to you, keep the peace, but let go of their need to control you. Let go of their need to let go of it. All they want to do is just lock you in their ways that's obviously not making you happy, masculine. Sorry, my allergies are killing me. They don't need to, they're not, look, there is nobody that lives in this plane of existence that is consistently right all the time. Nobody. We don't know all the things. There's no way. Our brains don't work at that capacity. We only use about 10% of our brain at a time, okay? There's no way you can be right all the fucking time. Just gonna be real. I don't care how senior they are to you. I don't give no shits about none of that. I don't care how many times they've read the Bible. I mean, how long ago was that written? I read it. I use it as ancient teachings to have good morals. It was written by humans now. Look, I create decks of cards. I get these messages. It's possible for us to be able to do this and communicate with the fifth dimension. Now, here's the thing. If I'm able to be manipulated and have certain things come through that shouldn't, what makes you think that these people from a million years ago didn't have the same thing? Now, I'm going to speak my truth. I go to church. I'm devout in my beliefs in spirit. I don't put a religious title on anything. I am a spiritual being living a human experience, following Christian religion because I feel safe there. Good people, good morals, good principles. Now, my church, we have a booth at the Gay Pride Parade coming up on the 17th here. Because we want, all means all. And when God says he loves all of us equally, it means all of us. All of us. That includes this masculine. And if you believe that whatever it is, those conservative, outdated ways of thinking puts you in a different bracket of the love that God has for you, false information. That is false news. Fake news. God loves you for who you are. And if you are dating somebody that is or you want to be with somebody, or you have dated somebody that's like me, that is a spiritual being that believes in New Age, that may be a white witch, and you're feeling crucified, burn at the stake, like old Salem witch trial, Puritan bullshit. No. I mean, do what you want. It's your life, but be wise about this situation. Okay? Be wise about this situation. You know what you feel about her. Collective, they know how they feel about you. They have to want it bad enough. I believe they do, but I really feel that fear is holding them back from you. I feel like that is you, collective. You may be the peacekeeper. You may have the cojones that they don't have to be able to stand up to these people. The thing is, that is so good. Sorry. The thing is because this masculine decided to separate from you, wanting to be, knight in shining armor, protect you from his darkness. He pushed away his strength, his shield, somebody that would be there to put that toe down and just stand there until there's some movement to support him. And I believe that's you, collective. Holy crap, it's only 1 o'clock. It's already 100 degrees outside. Oh, sorry. I was looking down and I saw 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside and sunny. Anyway, they let you go. And now that shield is gone. Possibly you may have even pulled back your prayers for this person. You may have tried to, put it to rest, whatever. And they're feeling it times 10. They're feeling it times 10. You are standing your ground. I can tell. You were what was I just saying about putting that toe down until there's movement? There may have been times since your separation with this person that literally have had you like on the verge of getting in the car and going to their front door trying to figure out what the hell's going on. But Spirit's like, no, they put a separation in place because of their beliefs. Why are you going to go to them? Stand your ground. Don't let the separation, don't close this distance because no. That is energetic manipulation. Sorry, it's so hot. I need to put my hair up. Oh, I don't like messing around with my hair while I'm doing this, but sitting here flipping it, switching it, like I whip my hair back and forth like Willow Smith. Anyway, but continue to stand your ground. If you've made your choice and you're on this path, go for it. Stand in that power. This man's got a lot of work to do if he wants anything to do with you. Okay? He continued, unless Spirit tells you otherwise, do what you're doing. Set your sights higher. Stargazer. See beyond the current situation. Set your sights higher. Okay? There's all the zodiac signs here. Moon phases, pay attention to them. Use them to your benefit. Get Moonology by Yasmin Boland, the book. Not the cards, the book. Read it. Pay attention. Okay? Because you have something in the future for you beyond your current situation that's going to be huge. Fireworks exploding, beautiful moments, all of it. The thing is, collective, he's going to see it happen. That comes back to there's a short period of time, and that distance to that amount of time is coming closer and closer to closing. Okay, and in multiple ways. Multiple ways. There's that move beyond ancestral patterns right there. Masculine. Coming back to this masculine. Listen, if you are listening, if you want to feel the love and comfort of the collective, of whoever your other half is, if you want to feel her love, you want to feel nurtured and loved by her, move beyond these bullshit patterns. Please. Please. Set your sights higher than what your life is right now. If you're sitting home alone in your tiny little space or your big old house or whatever it is, and you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs, putting your, just thinking about her constantly, rubbing them out to the thought of her, whatever. If you want to live like that, fine. But if you want to feel the love of this woman again, you got to get away from this old outdated ways of thinking. These people want to control you. They do not want to let you have free thinking. They don't want to allow free thinking anywhere near them because it scares them. What I'm able to do scares the shit out of people. Why do you think they call us witches? I'm not a brujita with a big old, I got a big old nose, but I wear the hat just to remind people who the hell I am. I play the role on TV, but my heart is pure. I will never curse a single person. It's not my business. I'm an earth angel. There's a difference. People say I dabble in witchcraft because of the cards. Fine. I manifest. Fine. I use crystals. Fine. Alchemy. I'm a practitioner. I'm not going to deny that. I can see all the things. I got the crystal ball for a brain. Maybe that's why my head's so big. I don't know. But we're not bad people. There are bad witches. Cauldron stirring brujitas that want to fly a broomstick. Like, they really do exist. But a lot more of us are free spirits that live a new age lifestyle, that use these things as tools because they were given to us for a reason. And if that scares the shit out of people, they're doing something wrong and they don't want to be caught. Period. Period. Get away from that shit. You want your love? You want the love of your life? The one that you're showing me all this passionate amazingness with? Set your sights higher than the bullshit you're dealing with. See beyond the current situation of these old and outdated ways of thinking, and go feel the love and comfort of this woman that you want next to you. You want to lay on the mama boobie? Lay on the mama boobie to cuddle? Yeah, if you want that, you got to get away from the shit. Take charge of your life with authority. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to set these two over here. He's got the Ankh in his hand too. The Ankh is a powerful symbol of life and strength that is often carried as a talisman for good health, vitality, granting strength to its wearer. Many of the ancient Egyptian deities are depicted wearing or carrying an Ankh. When an Ankh appears in your reading, you're being reminded to rejoice in the current life and to look at the situation not as a negative distraction, but rather as a lesson for you in reaching your goals. What about this situation has taken away your own personal power? What have you allowed your own life force and vital energy to be compromised? The Ankh reminds you that you have the power to shape and change your own world, and can do so if you set your mind to it. And it requires you to take charge with authority of your own life, getting away from these old outdated ways of thinking. Be graceful in your movements and actions. Let go of the need to think that you're right because of what these fools are telling you when it ain't doing you nothing but hurting you, keeping you lonely and depressed, keeping you stuck and stagnant. Set your sight higher. Confirmation. Follow the voice of your soul. But before that separation, there was some seeds that were sown. You want to see those seeds grow? Get away from this shit. Follow the voice of your soul. Your soul's calling you to your other person. Whoever you are. Okay? Whoever you are. Take what you need from this. Ooh, look at that. Yes, Spirit, come through. Yes, it's time for you to shed the old skin that is these old outdated ways of thinking, and all the people that are holding you back, shed it, because they truly are snakes, okay? It's time for you to move in a new direction. It's time for you to unleash that passion, those emotions that you have within you, as long as you do it with grace and your gracefulness in your movement and your action, okay? Instead of acting like that old phrase that I love to say is, I see King Neptune riding a tidal wave of emotion to somebody's front door and just flooding them with all of it. Try not to do all that, okay? You want to unleash it, but unleash it in a very classy and elegant kind of way. You want to knock the woman's socks off, okay? You want to make it the most romantic thing you've ever seen in your life. Take every movie. I mean, you're showing me The Notebook again with the passion and the love after so many years. You want to do that? Do it. You want some great Christian Grey kind of loving? Go do it. You got to have the swag, though. You got to dig deep to find that swag, that charisma, especially if you know you have it, but you let it go because you're so used to being stuck and stagnant. Nah. It's time for you to find it again and go sweep this woman off her feet. It's time for you to do that if you so choose. For you to move away from these old, outdated ways of thinking. It's time to move in a new direction away from these snakes that are trying to control you with ancestral patterns that's not helping nothing, but making it worse and keeping you from the love of your life. The light the light at the end of that tunnel, that beacon of light in that storm that you're freaking sailing through. Trust in spirit, trust in the unknown, trust in all the things that you're kind of like, I kind of feel like this is real, I kind of know, I just, It's time for you to start having some faith. Okay? Okay, I'm going to leave these out. See the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. If that Wheel of Fortune is like you're sick and tired of being down and down and down and down, well, it's time to do something to change it. Stop letting heartbreak keep you from being on your spiritual path. Stop letting deception and lies and all of the things that people have done to cause emotional drama and damage in your life. Let it go. Let it go. Find your path. Feel your pain. Feel it and then release it. Okay? Feel it and then release it. You're meant to pay. The moon is there, she a praying. You have this path. It's being laid out before you. What you choose to do with it is that's on you. What's that? There's that Wheel of Fortune again. Yep. You want the Wheel of Fortune to be in your favor. It's time for you to get on your spiritual path. It's time for you to let go of all of the drama. Release it all to spirit. Trust in spirit. Let go of the heartbreak, the heartache. Let go of the past before you regret every decision you've made to cause the separation between you and your person. Okay? You want this? You want the Six of Cups? You want to give and take love, and you want to give and take and share, exchange gifts, and have the romance and all of that happiness right there? Well, okay. She's got the sparkles of the flowers and the love, and you got the cup of love here, and she got all the pretties. You put the two together, you got one happy family right there. The Eight of Wands. The World on the bottom. Everything is aligned. I'm going to read it exactly because everything is in place to happen exactly the way it's supposed to. Okay? You want the world to be your oyster. Let it fall into place the way it needs to. If you try to stop it, it will cause chaos in your life. Okay? I want to make sure that I am correct, so please bear with me just a second. Yes, I was right. All the ducks are in a row and ready to fly. Events have been set in motion and moving quickly to an outcome. Confirmation, thank you, Spirit. The end result should not be a surprise because it is the logical conclusion. Whatever steps have been taken, they will continue on perhaps faster than anticipated and achieve the intended effect. Trying to stop things at this point could work, but could also cause utter chaos. You have done the work. So just step back and let things play out. That's for you, collective. This masculine is going to go through it. If he's not already going through it, he's going through it now. If he hasn't been, or past, present, future, take it how it is. He could have already went through it. It could be happening now. It could be happening in the near future. Whatever. Spirit has you, collective. Look, pay attention now, okay? You, in comparison to your twin, you're up here. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you are being obedient to spirit, if you are doing the right thing, you may be going through trials and tribulations, but you are up here, he is down here. The wheel is not turning. Okay? He may have had all the things at one point while you were going through hell in a handbasket. Well, the fucking tables have turned. Okay? When he tried to be Mr. Knight in Shining Armor, putting that separation between the two of you, he put that 180 switch, happened. Okay? Now the world is your oyster because you chose your spiritual path. You're not letting heartbreak keep you from what you're supposed to be doing. You want to you exchange gifts, love, and happiness to find your abundance. Everything you've sown your seeds, now you're going to get what happens next is going to be a big time deal for you. The world will be your oyster. You're not going to have to worry about nothing. 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 He was too much in a Page of Cups energy. He was not mentally or emotionally available to you. That's why he wanted to play Knight in Shining Armor and save you from him. He didn't want to have you see him fall apart in front of you. He had a lot of deception and manipulation. He may have very well been living in illusions. Rose-colored glasses being manipulated by Punani. Thinking that he, maybe in the back of his head, maybe thinking that he could find somebody better than you, and now he's really being slapped upside the fucking head because he chose the wrong one. Thinking he was doing it out of the goodness of his heart. But remember what I was saying, is whether right before, during, or after this separation, he was off doing everybody that would have him go bouncing from bed to bed to bed. You remember me saying this? Yeah. That's all this. He was playing too many manipulative games. He was getting manipulated by too many people. He was too many illusions, wanting shit that he was not ready for. There's that snake in the grass. There's beautiful women with dripping in diamonds and jewels thinking that he deserved a castle and, a beautiful car and all the jewels and diamonds. But he didn't do nothing to fucking deserve it. And now he's getting rained down by, the Holy Spirit's raining down upon him. Making him a missing you. Making him a thinking of you. While you're just praying, meditating, and walking your spiritual path. How quickly this shit shifted. I love this. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a second to just talk about a personal thing. This was the best thing I ever found. It's ice brew tea. You take one of these bad twinings, cold brew. You put it in your water bottle. Get some cold water. Put one of these bags in there. Leave it in there for 5 minutes. Shake it. And this one's watermelon and mint. Mwah, beautiful. If you're trying to get away from sugar, highly recommend. It tastes like juice. Okay. Anyway. Just a side note. He was too emotionally unavailable. He was too childish emotionally. He doesn't understand the concept of being graceful in his movement and action. Like I was saying, it's like a tidal wave coming straight to your door, emotionally word vomiting everywhere, all over the place. Just, please, I'm so sorry. What is this? Oh yeah, he sees the Empress. There's the Empress. Underneath oh shit. We got the King of Cups and King of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords. We got the Empress. There you are, collective. The Lovers underneath. This is betrayal. Let me double check that because I opened right to it. Denial, refusing to let go. Yeah, there may have been something from the past. I really feel like it's that emotional damage. It's holding him back from you. The Lovers, we got the Empress here. We got that melodrama, refusing to let go of things from lovers that hurt him. Like the Three of Swords is there. And we got the Devil in reverse under there. It's so overwhelming. I feel empathy, sympathy, a little bit of pity. But I also see a lot of idiocy and stupidity, drama and childishness, blocking his feelings because he didn't want to feel them for you. Like, he just, I feel like he was really, and his intentions were to save you from him. There's the Death card in reverse. That's Scorpio energy. Gemini energy. We got Scorpio and Gemini already out here. The Ace of Wands. He knows that his passion lays with you. He needs to let go and lay to rest the bullshit, specifically surrounding whatever energies are keeping him stuck and stagnant. Where am I stagnant and clinging to things I need to release? It's those old, outdated ways of thinking, those snakes that are keeping you cooped up, all of those illusions, all of that manipulation, all of that malicious energy, all of it. It's keeping you from being passionate with your lover, who is the Empress. This right here is what you could have. A lover that brings out that passion and that drive, that balances you out. Your true Empress, man. This is somebody that has conquered it all. They can control their emotions. They can control their finances. They're under control. They understand passion. They understand stability. They're logical. They're intelligent. All of these things they have mastered. All of them. There's 4 queens in the deck. They've conquered each and every one of them. You want that kind of passion? You want somebody that's literally going to rock your freaking socks right off your body, that has your eyes rolling in the back of your damn head making you nervous? You want that? Let go of the bullshit. Collective, if you're the one that's bossed up and got your shit in a pile and you're stepping into your Empress, you keep going. You go, girl. Keep following that divine path, and the tables will be in your favor. Anything else from the Tarot Spirit? Spirit's watching all of it. Masculine, feminine, collective, you, yes. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Yes, he is not here emotionally. He is not emotionally available. Period. Put that shit to rest. Understand, Spirit has seen why y'all think Spirit let him put y'all in separation. You see this? You see the eyes in the sky? I love, this is probably my favorite card in the whole damn deck. Spirit sees it all. What was I saying, friends? Masculine, listen. Stop lying to yourself. Stop refusing to accept the facts of the situation, and stop ignoring the problem. And the problem is the snakes in your life that are keeping you stuck in old, outdated ways of thinking. Let it go. Let it go. Please save yourself. Free yourself from this shit. Please. Okay? Please. Now. He loves you. That's apparent. I just don't feel right without her. Divine Feminine. Here you are. The Divine Feminine. My Empress. My Empress people. I just don't feel right without him or her at all. I see Cancer under here. We also have that. Okay. Kind of want to transfer these over to other cards. There is a reading I did. It has the most views I've ever gotten on this channel. It's like a 13,500 views. And it was, damn it, what was the name of it? Bear with me just a second. I think. Ah, shut up. My videos. I want to see. It was last year. And it was this reading. It's being brought up to my attention again. I don't understand why. Karmic Witch won't win this time. DM, drop the ego. So Divine Feminine. Hang on a second. Hello, Collective. So Karmic Witch won't win this time. DM, drop the ego so Divine Feminine can take you to heaven with her for healing. Okay? Go watch that one. Because there is something about that one that Spirit is showing me right now that maybe you need to watch, masculine. Or y'all need to watch. Please, go watch it. I think it was hilarious. The first 10 minutes were freaking hilarious. I don't know. I had too much happy go-go juice that day, and it was funny. But Spirit was showing me that reading. Go watch. Okay? Please. I feel like the snake is whoever the Karmic Witch is, and it ain't the collective. That person will laugh at your downfall. They do not want to see you happy and abundant. They may be holding shit over this masculine's head, collective. I don't know. Don't look back to that bullshit, masculine. Married or engaged September 13th till death do us part. Is somebody getting married or engaged? What is that? Is that still in Virgo season? I believe that's still in Virgo season. Is something big happening around this day? Is that for you, collective, or is that for them? Many blessings to you. I'm still leaving you, though. I feel like this is that masculine saying it to this snake. Getting to a point where they're like, I want this with my person. I don't want to look back at this snake. I don't care. It may very well be for that witch. It may be Judgment Day for that witch. Okay? I don't know. Spirit does not want me taking that card out of here. If not now, when? Well, if you don't stop looking back on the past and letting all of these snakes and these outdated ways of thinking keep you from your destiny, well, if not now, when? Time's a ticking. The clock is a moving, the pendulum is a swinging, and what are you doing? Do you want till death do you part with your person, or do you want to have judgment on you where you stay stuck and stagnant and fall from grace? Because like it says here, Karmic Witch won't win this time. That snake will not win this time. Divine Masculine, drop the ego. Go towards your Divine Feminine so she can take you to heaven with her and y'all can heal and be together forever. Last chance, I'm being told. Move it before it's too freaking late. Get away from the sugar daddy fucking mindsets. Get away from being in the sugar baby mindsets. Stop thinking everybody's going to hand you something. Stop handing people shit you shouldn't be handing them. Please. Because it's not going to get you nowhere but stuck and stagnant. And when you fall from grace, they will laugh at your downfall for whoever this is. Okay? I don't believe it's the Empress. I don't believe it's the Divine Feminine. I don't think the Divine Feminine would go with their hand out. I think they're bossed up enough to understand that they can do it for themselves. Did y'all just see that? Play it back again, because I swear I just saw a wisp. Right here. Where is it? This side, right here. Fly right past the camera. Did y'all see that? Please leave it in the comments below, because I just saw it. And there's nothing smoking right now. You want to go to heaven? You want to be healed? You want to be the other half of this freaking person's soul? You are. Go boss up and earn it. I don't want to see nobody being laughed at. I don't want to see nobody being laughed at wish you both the best. That's going to be, if you're too late, if this masculine's too late, he's not going to have any other choice but to say, I wish you both the best, because there's going to be somebody else that comes through, puts a ring on it. Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. What? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. What else, Spirit? There's separation, time apart from your person's on the horizon. It already is. It already is. This separation is meant to teach y'all something. I feel like one of y'all bossing up, the other one, why? Here's the smallest violin playing the Santa song just for you. That's the kind of, like, I feel like somebody's like in this, they know that they did it, their heart was pure-ish, when they did it with, like, their intentions were of good, because they didn't want to bring the divine feminine down. But I really feel there was a lot more behind it. Lack of trust, possibly. Anything else, Spirit? It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at play, is at work at your love life, children. There needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation. Now, listen. If that witch is baby mama, okay, masculine, you're holding yourself back because of a sea witch, holding your kids over your head and keeping you from your feminine. Have a heart-to-heart conversation with baby mama. Lay that shit to rest, because the thing is they just want you for your money. They probably are used to you handing over great deals of money to help them through all the things, and knowing deep down that if you get with divine feminine, it ain't going to be happening no more. You pay your child support and maybe some extra to help here and there, but not all the fucking time to where you're piss poor and broke all the time because you're handing over money that was not court ordained by the judge. Go have a heart-to-heart conversation, because this person doesn't really fucking love you. They just want you for your money, and they're going to hold your kids over your head. And if you want that honeymoon, it's worth the wait. It's worth waiting for. It's worth getting your shit together. It's worth working on your finances and career, because this is your twin, your divine feminine, your empress. It's safe for you to love this person. It's safe for you to flirt with this person. It's okay. You need to start paying attention to the red flags that's coming from whoever it is that you're paying extra money to. Okay? Don't think that your divine feminine is going to pull this shit with you. Please, give your relationship a chance. Go reconcile. Go get that passion. Learn how to handle this thing and retreat from all this bullshit, because the things that both of y'all are doing, you're calling each other in. I am your friend. Let me help you. It's time to make the effort. Keep an open mind. It's your true love. And very, very soon, if you realize this, you deserve the love. You deserve the engagement. You deserve the romantic feelings and the wedding. Okay? You deserve to go on a spiritual journey that will lead you to happiness, chemistry. You need to love yourself first. Get to know not only each other, but yourself, so that way you can express your love, okay? Instead of sitting there worrying about your codependencies that Spirit wants you to free yourself from, so you can experience a new kind of love that could be the one, not one that's going to deceive you, your actual true soulmate that will very well help you heal those family issues that you have that revolve around old, outdated ways of thinking. So release baby mama, so you can go have playfulness and feel the attraction that you have for from your other half. Do not, where is it? Be the peacekeeper. Let go of control issues. Let shit unfold naturally, and let people go. Release the people that are holding you back, so you can stay optimistic about this situation. Spirit laid it out. I love when that happens. Okay? Let it go. like Elsa says. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? We can do this, folks. We're coming on. We're closing in on something for somebody. Somebody, please let me know what the hell's going on. I really would like to know. I'm exhausted. This is tiresome. I'm going to go make some edibles. I think that's what I'm going to do now. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yes? You want my... Which ones do you want? I pick up energy through my hands, just so you know. Look. What Spirit's showing me right now is this. Write a letter to whoever baby mama is, whoever the sea witch is. Karmic evil witch just wants, she's unrequited love. She will laugh at your downfall. She wants to laugh at you. She wants to make you feel pain. There's a reason you are not with this woman anymore. This is why she's holding the kids over your head. This is why she's taking you for your money. And she's not looking back. She doesn't love you. It's going, the day you go to your divine feminine will be the day her karma is going to smack her in the fucking face. Or it's going to smack you in the face when you see your divine feminine with somebody else forever and ever and ever. Amen, bro. Like, it's coming, and it's coming quick. It's coming, and it's coming quick. And it's going to be till death do us part kind of deal. Masculine, if you have any thought in your mind, if you feel any emotion towards your other half, your twin flame at all, do something about it before it's too late. You want to be blessed? You want to feel joy? You want to feel like you're shooting rainbows and hearts out of your head and your ass at all times? Well, when the clock strikes midnight, the fucking carriage is going to turn into a pumpkin, and that's the end of it. Cinderella goes from being a princess to a, you know, back to the way she was. And I feel like masculine in this case, you're Cinderella. The feelings that you have, the power you feel, that tantric connection you have will be gone if this, your divine feminine, your empress, marries with somebody else. Get away from the snakes. If you want that glass slipper to fit, you want everything to fall into place and live happily ever after, running through a wildflower field, a meadow of beautiful flowers with your beautiful girl, you better move your fucking ass. Because the second that clock strikes midnight, in this case, she's the prince. You're Cinderella running from this because you've seen something that's going to be brought to light. And it's going to break you. It's going to break you in a way you never thought was possible. Seeing her end up happily ever after with somebody else is going to kill you. I don't wish this on anybody. I don't like seeing heartbreak. I don't like seeing trauma and emotional damage. I don't like seeing this sort of stuff. We're only 8 days away from the 13th, and if I don't even know why. Like, Spirit won't let me take it out. I asked multiple times. He said, leave it. I'm taking that as Virgo season. Okay. Something during, it's literally just over a week away. So Wednesday next week. Today's September 9th, or excuse me, September 5th, 2022. It's 1:30 in the afternoon here in California. That's next Wednesday, bro. I just feel like if you want that twin flame union, don't fear the rejection. Confirmation. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Yep. Yeah. Don't stop believing. Stand your ground. What's underneath it? Honor your inner knowing. Okay? See from a higher perspective, the one that Spirit wants for you. See things from a higher perspective. It's not all just, what did I do? It's not, don't let your blinders, take your damn blinders off. Thank you, Spirit. Take your damn blinders off. See the reality of the situation before it's too fucking late, man. You only get, look. If this is your last cycle before the ascension process happens or the fall from grace happens, if this is your last chance at this, why waste it because of old, outdated ways of thinking? Because baby mama's holding the kids over the fucking... You're calling this person in. Please go do something about it. Collective, what are they doing? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Collective, 111 on the timer. Please, folks. What the fuck? All right, well, anything else? No, that's it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me through this reading. I close this reading. Thank you. There's Virgo. There she be. Collective. I'm just the reader. I'm just the middleman here. Don't come for me. I'm just telling you what Spirit's telling me, and this I'm not okay with. But that's my business, not yours. Do what you want with this information, okay? That's all I got. Till next time, I love you. Please, let's figure out what the fuck is going on, because I have no idea. I love you. Till next time. See you guys on the flip side, maybe tomorrow. Okay, have a good day. Bye.